Shalom, Akim. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakak, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, GMS, who teach and rule well. And salutation to all the Akim and all four corners of earth who's pushing his truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. I got this little this article about what's been going on over in Haiti. And, you know, previous to this attack, a solid few weeks ago, America just attacked a country in South America under almost the same guidance, but they did it differently. They in the 60s they had something called the Bay of Pigs, and they called this one a miniature version of Bay of Pigs. See, America has a history of offsetting governments and doing coup d'etats and things like that, and just having pure chaos in these countries, man. These so-called third world countries, because Um, we know that they're not poor. We know that they have minerals and resources. That's why America is always over there. We know that the different things, these islands and different lands, whether it be in Central America, South America, or the islands, we know that they hold different resources and different things that this devil uses and abstracts. You know, but back to the point that he did the same thing. I can't remember exactly. I have the information on my other phone, and I'm gonna do a video on it, and I can't remember exactly what Latin American country it was, but this was they did a coup d'etat, and they got caught up in it, and America had his hand written all over it, just the same as this one right here, man. Same as this one right here. There's information out there right now, and once again, I wanted to put the full video together, but my phone is acting weird, and this is what I could come up with, but I'll describe it to you, and I'll bring it better out in depth when I do the next video, but there's video out there floating around right now that's saying, you have three presidents who just died within the last week or two who all refused to give their countrymen, mandate that Pokemon, you know, and so if you don't get down with America's laws and its different decrees and unrighteousness, then it has a way to come get you, man. It's called death, man. Or he'll send his people against you. You see, he'll send your own people against you. He'll send mercenaries from other countries that you're beefing with. He has different ways to backdoor you. He'll what's the other thing he'll do? He'll put trading embargoes on your country. He loves to do that. He runs the markets. This devil runs the whole world, man. He runs everything, man. So he'll put trading embargoes on you if you do not get down with his agenda. And trading embargoes can starve your country out, man. Cuba's been under a trade embargo from the United States since the Bay of Pigs, when they turned on them, or probably a little bit before that, when the United Snakes of America tried to come in there and put those casinos and allow their gangsters to come over there and run Cuba, and Cuba wasn't going for it. You see, this is all parts of history that America has done to wrong to these different countries and stuff. And then, like, once again, America paints the picture that these are poor dirt countries. Yes, in your standards they are, because you've extracted and taken away, and you've put all sorts of laws on them that they can't progress. Still to this day, Haiti has to pay fees to the French. They have to pay taxes to the French. And people don't know that. Still to this day, Jamaica has to pay taxes to the English. People don't know that. Still to this day, America pays taxes to the English in one way or another. You know, people don't know that, man. You think that you're free? You're stupid, man. You're ignorant to the facts that are right in front of you. Let me read a little bit about this because like I say, I had some articles I want to compare, showing you how the hypocrisy of this devil, but at the same time, I'll explain it to you. But yeah, so it says wife of assassinate Haitian president described watching her husband die after his body was riddled with bullets. You know, uh, if you don't know by now, the mercenaries had bum rushed this guy's the president's uh, palace. President has guards and everything. But same time, there were words they used. They said that from my understanding, they said that they were government agents, so that's how they're able to come in and get closer. You know, but all these fingers are pointing back to America. At the end of the day, I also found out, okay, well, when she gets shot, she flies into Florida. Uh, there's a school called the School of Americas. They've changed the name probably by now, and the School of Americas trained your assassins and leaders for a lot of your Central and Latin American countries, as well as your Caribbean countries, man. And it changed the name and it changed the location, from my understanding. But I still think it's down in Miami. They supposedly changed it to move it to Tampa and stuff, and and they changed the name of it, and they do a bunch of different things, crooked things, to cover up their tracks. Basically, they do those things to cover up their tracks. Let me bring that out, matter of fact, because that's how that devil works, man. This is First Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. And that's how this devil works, man. He gonna come with peace and stuff, man. Um, but he always has in his back of his mind, he has a way to double door you or snake you down, man. That's how he works, man. He says peace and comes with sudden destructions, man. You know, he came in peace. He told him, "Hey, man, go ahead and get down with this." They said, "No, man. All right, well, guess what's coming? Destruction, man." You know, a lot of the countries that he gets into, that's how he comes. He comes with he plays a divide and conquer role as well, man. This devil knows how to do these things, man. He knows the Lord blessed him with this sword. He uses it to the best of his ability, and he's also been blessed with, been able to go through these different lands, man, and these different places, and just conquer. Uh, Let me read a little bit of this article, because this was a good, attack, just adding on to the point of the hypocrisy of America, man. This article won't work too right, but let me see. Important. Uh, yeah, so like I said, they shot him up and they shot his wife up. Herself was shot and flown to Miami, Florida for treatment. The 47-year-old said she was in beautiful condition and very much alive, according to the voice note. She also suggested her husband was targeted for political reasons, mentioning an upcoming reform that would have made changes to the Constitution that could have given the president more power. Okay, I also found out that right now, since he's been killed, they are they've hit martial law. You also had his opposition, which was backed by America, man. His opposition is being backed by America. So it's all pointing fingers onto a straight assassination by America, man. One way or another. And it's just done so sloppily. Usually they do it and cover it up a little bit better, but I don't know. Maybe it's the event of technology nowadays that you're able to track things down in real time and find out where people are through the cell phones they use and everything. That's why a lot of these monkeys nowadays, when you hear them in their raps, they say they leave their cell phones at home and they go do their hits because they're tracking everything. So these things that the Bay of Pigs from the '60s are a little bit more easier to track down those people nowadays. And harder for them to get away. But so the gang that they've thrown Haiti into a into martial law, the army, and they just I was just watching an article. They said they want to reinforce their army, and they said the army has a bad history of coup d'etats itself. But we already know that all it takes is you paying the army money, because what is the army? Ain't nothing but soldiers of fortune. So you just got to pay them right, and they'll do whatever you want them to do. You know. Um, Let me bring this out. Speaking of that, man, this is Job 15:34. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery, man. And that's what America does, man. Is a hypocrite, man. It's a hypocrite place. She loves to say she's done no wrong. She loves to play the innocent role. But you can't play the innocent role in this one, as well as those mercenaries, the countries they came from, they're also trying to cooperate with Haiti too as well. So a lot of a lot of those countries that were once scared of you and say anything, they're turning their back on you. And who's to say it's probably a double-edged sword too as well, because our people will they'll turn they'll put their own mother over a dollar. So I wouldn't doubt that some of these that Cuba, not Cuba, but Colombia, where these so-called mercenaries are from, I wouldn't who's to say that America can come through there and bribe their government officials in order for them to, bring out some good mercenaries or something. Everything plays a hand. Everybody's washing each other's hands in this, man. But this is Job 36:13. But the hypocrites in heart heap up wrath. They cry not when they bind them, And that's what all basically what they did, man. America has a history of kicking up wrath through, coup d'etats by putting in the people that they want, by disrupting, a nation's political system, man. And they love to do it to the Caribbeans and especially Haiti, and different countries in South America, man. They have a history of this, man. But yeah, I just wanted to bring this out real fast and show as much as I could. I really couldn't show too much because my phone is out of there, and I have more to bring out. But I'll bring out another video. It's nothing. I just wanted to touch light on this for a second while I could, and you know, let them know it was more than just an assassination. It was more than just a political. It's time to vote. It's going a little bit deeper than that. Come to find out, like I said, it was three other countries who just had their presidents killed within the last week or two because they vowed to not give their countrymen the Pokemon just the same as this brother in Haiti did. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Maki.